And as promised, we're starting with the starting pop-up, with the same pop-up we left with, solitary confinement. Kristy has been in solitary confinement for quite some time now, and she feels as if she's starting to lose her marbles. One day she hears a whistling that appears to come from the cell next door. She replies by whistling back. She starts to strike up a philosophical conversation with the whistler. After some hours of talking, the inmate tries to convince Kristy that she should hurt herself to get out of solitary, as that would move her to the infirmary. Kristy's now starting to doubt that the inmate's voice is even real, and that it might be all in her head. Time to make a decision. Oh, God. I don't have an instinct for what Kristy would do. She is very logical, philosophical, and being solitary for a long time can do a lot of things to people. And it's not like she's not been hurt in her life. How bad is she going to hurt herself? Also, everything is like on low, but I bumped up her hunger because I was like, maybe it's possible that you can starve to death in prison, and I know like the conditions aren't great, but I see no reason for her to starve to death in prison in this particular case. Obviously, she could maybe not be having fun, although I think she kind of is. Definitely not in solitary, which obviously no social. Maybe having a hard time staying clean, maybe having a hard time sleeping, sure. Okay, so let's take a shot. Kristy is about to run face first into the wall when a male correctional officer opens the door asking who she's talking to. She learns that there are no other inmates in the nearby cells. Oh, okay, so it was fake, but they stopped her. Kristy breaks down crying as the correctional officer comforts her. Kristy allows herself to be vulnerable for the first time since she arrived in prison, and feels like she's finally found a soothing, kind soul in a rough sea of darkness and despair. That's super interesting. I wonder if I can date him. I also wonder how much longer my sentence is. I wish it told me somewhere. I mean, it got extended Tuesday, so maybe like another week. I don't know. It's about to be not Harvest Fest, Hallows Eve next week. Like, jeez. Well, it happened. The power got shut off, and right on the heels of that, forbidden fruit. Kristy's still in solitary confinement, but things are looking better. There's a male correctional officer on duty she's been getting acquainted with. He seemed soothing and gentle at first, and after a while they started getting friendly. The friendly chatter turned flirtatious. Now their conversations have turned dangerous, goes to verbal foreplay. I feel like I'm in Orange is the New Black. Right now they're in the middle of a conversation when the correctional officer suddenly says, if I were to open your cell right now and walk in there, do whatever we want, no whatever notice, time to make a decision. Obviously she's going to do it. Why can't we? What are you waiting for? Alright, let's see the consequences of this. I swear to God, if I get more time on my sentence. Some of the cell door opening almost makes Kristy experience a sexual release right there and then, which just escalates when she sees the stunning correctional officer in front of him. In front of her, I guess was supposed to be. They spend the next half an hour in a bout of raw, passionate lovemaking that feels out of this world. This is nothing like she ever experienced before. Just pure primal passion. Kristy is completely enamored and has never felt more in love with anyone. I love this for her. I kind of hope she gets pregnant from that. That would be super interesting. Okay, there's no power. Did they move out because there's no power, or is it just not the time? Oh my gosh, she mastered the fitness skill in prison. So, you know, pros. I can't remember where she was at before with it. What about logic? Can we master logic? I guess it doesn't matter now, because we're not in EMT anymore. But, yay, she finally mastered the fitness skill. Oh, goody, more contraband. Kristy is about to... Wow, we've been in solitary confinement all this time. Actually, I guess it's been like a sim day. Kristy is about to be released from solitary confinement. Her relationship with the correctional officer has grown even stronger during her time in there. During their final passionate encounter before she is released, Kristy gets an idea that might make life easier on her inside the prison walls. If she gets him to smuggle in some amphetamine, she could peddle it to the addicted and former addicted inmates and gain some prison rep and earn some cash. She's on the fence about asking him, but realizes she needs to make a quick decision before the other correctional officers come to escort her back to her cell. Decision. That seems like such a random idea, and I pretty early on was like, I don't think she's interested in dealing drugs. And I know prison changes people, but like, I think she's doing pretty well without this. Like, I don't think she needs this. So let's not. Oh no, I lost prison reputation for that. I guess. How did they even know I had that idea? Kristy figures out but to keep quiet. They have a lengthy romantic goodbye. Correctional officer says he will try to get transferred over to her unit to make sure they stay in touch. Kristy has a bad feeling she missed out on a great opportunity, but it might have been for the best. Shortly thereafter, some correctional officers come by to pick her up, escorting her back to her cell. And somehow, the inmates knew she had this opportunity, and her reputation got hurt. So that sucks. And it's nice and dark for the roommates. Oh goody, the TV season premiere and also a prison riot. This is literally Orange is the New Black. Kristy's walking out in the prison yard and suddenly all hell breaks loose. Inmates from across the yard start attacking guards and each other with everything from prison-made chips to their bare hands. In a second, the entire place turns into a surreal war zone. You can either hide or join the riot. I definitely don't think that she... I don't know, man. It's been so much time, and I'm trying to imagine how much time has passed and like how her headspace could have changed, because I could see this totally going either way. I feel like she lost rep, and she needs to get that back, and hiding is not going to get that back. Please don't die or get more time in prison. Alright, let's see. Kristy picks up a rock and launches herself toward the biggest, baddest prison guard. Of course she did. Yes, I gained prison reputation. It worked. She knocks the guard unconscious, but is soon swarmed by half a dozen other guards. Luckily for her, a bunch of other inmates jump in and start fighting the guards before the guards meant to beat the daylight out of Kristy. After a few hours, the rioters are subdued, and all the prisoners are escorted back to their cells while the instigators are placed in solitary confinement. Cool. So I wasn't an instigator, so maybe I'm not even in solitary confinement. That's awesome. And obviously, TV season premiere. We're not getting to, well, sometimes they have TVs in prisons, I think. So, maybe she'll get to see the premiere, but it's not going to count. Free at last! Kristy just got out of jail. She is on her way home. I can say, okay, or finally. Okay, I was at home. What is this? Are we going to home again? When we go to home again, is it going to fix all my stats and turn the power back on? This is so interesting. Ooh, it brought me to the police station. Interesting. Okay. Is that it? It just brought me to the police station and I get to go home now. Okay. Everything is dying. I don't think I have anything to eat. I don't think I can eat this. Okay, they did take my weed because I was like, they didn't confiscate it before, but obviously now they had. Okay, I've got 24 hours to eat. This is interesting. I haven't been here since Roger worked here. And it's new criminals now. So, is potentially one of these officers like the person that we hooked up with? Trout. Wesley. Darwin. Manamia. Or Steven. A lot of these guys, to my knowledge, are married, but maybe they... Brody Akana. She say he's Nakana, but she can date Nakana. Okay. Please hold. I only just noticed these milestones. So she's got some interesting ones. She's got the regular ones of the drugs that she's done. Been drunk, smoked. She bought drugs, sure. But she also got addicted and she got sober, so that's pretty cool. And now she's got busted and served time. I don't even know what God damage means, but it looks like you die. So, yeah. Yeah, I can't figure out, technically none of these are correctional officers, right? In theory. They're at the police station, they're not at the prison. Well, this is a prison. But it's more like a jail, right? For, when she stayed overnight, that was probably here. I don't know. She's getting released from here. Maybe we will date this man. Oh wow, it's supposedly my bills are fine. I'll go home. It's not giving me a lot of choices here. And it broke. Alright, let's go home. Did I get to meet him though? Because that's all I need here. No, I didn't get to meet him. It's fine. We will see if we can cheat. No, this is always only family. Alright, whatever. Let's go home before I break anything else. Alright, we get home, and now it's probably just like business as usual. We can pay the bills. Let me guess, all the food went bad because we didn't pay the bills. Yup, that's fun. Okay. So I think priority number 1 is food. Oh, thank God the stand's not broken anymore. Give me literally anything. Let's see, could she do this without passing out? I wonder if I can give her a prison tattoo. We're desolate, we're fired, we're in jail, we're elated. Yay, food, real food! Oh my gosh, being out of prison is exciting. Oh, cute. I like her hair. Now will we pause? Because no, not yet. Sorry, go. I want to meet this girl, though. And I am lonely. Wait. Just going to befriend everybody. At least for now, I can make money as a personal trainer. Oh, jeez, how long is it going to take me to get past, shoot, the exhaustion level? Well, past it now. Yeah, we're pretty miserable. We're going to sleep for a year. It's going to be a long adjustment period. I wonder if I get, like, options to, like, talk about my time in prison or something. We'll find out in a sec. I want to give her a prison tattoo. Please hold. So I don't want to give her a sleeve because I'm trying to make it, like, something that would make more sense for her to reasonably maybe get, like, on the sly. I don't know. I haven't been to prison. But look at these CC sleeves. They're so cool. I forgot I had these. Anyway, back to searching. Okay, so this is what we gone with. This gave me kind of a tough energy vibes, and then these little birds, because she wanted to fly away out of prison. So, FYI, that's what we're going with. Yeah, and it's a bunch of her outfits, I think you can probably see them. Just not the ones where, yeah, just not like her, like, longer sleeve ones. But yeah, you can see them a lot, and yeah, it's fun.